Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. So in this video tutorial I'm going to be recreating this amazing flyer here. Alright, so I'm going to be creating this flyer. First things first, we're going to be creating a new layer. Okay, so I want to call this food flyer design. Okay, so um I'll set this with pixels 1080 by 1080. Alright. Alright, so it's going to be a social media design, so I'm going to leave the resolution like that and every other thing the way it is. Okay, so I'm going to set on okay. The resources for this video will be in the description. The link to the resources is in the description, so just follow the link to get the resources. Okay, so I have my resources here. So I'm going to bring in this background. All right, this is the background I'm going to be using, so I'm going to drag this here. Okay, so I'm going to scale this a little bit so that it fits into my background. All right, so this is good. This is good. All right, so the next thing I'm going to do, if you look at this flyer here, there's a shade. You can see this is a lighter shade of this color. Okay, so I want to create this color here. All right, so I'm going to take my shape rectangle tool and I'm going to draw something around here. Okay, so all right, this is the color I'm going to go with. All right, you can see this color here, so just copy the color. I'm going to hit okay. So I want to create that effects that you just saw there. So the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to come to filter, to blur, and then Gaussian blur. All right, so you can see the blur effects. Okay, I think this is okay. Let me increase it a little. Okay, so 150 is okay. So that's okay. All right, so they are good. I think you can see this effect, it blends the color easily. So I'm going to group this with my background. So Ctrl G to hide, just highlight, and Ctrl G to group. I'm going to double click on the name and just change the name to PG for background. All right, so the next thing I'm going to do, let me create this white effect, this white rectangle shape here. All right, so I'm going to take my shape tool. I'm going to just create that here. All right, I'm going to create that here. Okay, I'm going to pick the white color. All right, so the shape, you can see it has a curve on it. So I'm going to create that effect by just increasing the radius. All right, a little like this. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to uncheck this. So I don't want the down parts to have that curve. So I'm going to bring this back, and I'm going to bring this back. So I have this effect here. Let me increase this to 150. 150, yeah, and then 150. Right, so I think I'm okay with this. So we're just going to adjust this here. So I think that's okay. All right. So I can increase this a little bit. And increase the shape a little bit. Right. And increase the shape a little bit. All right. Okay, that's fine. So I'm going to center line this. All right. I think that's fine. I'm going to drag this to my background layer, my background folder. Sorry. All right. I think that's okay. So the next thing I'm going to do, you can see this flyer. You can see this red. I just created that effect to give it a special touch. So that's the next thing I'm going to do. I'm going to bring my ellipse tool. All right. So I just create. If you hold the shift key and get a perfect cycle, so just hold the shift key. All right, and I'll just click start. So I'll come to this stroke and increase the stroke. Yeah, just increase it. I think 35. 35 should be okay. I'm just going to increase it to 35, and I'm going to change the color. I'm going to change the color to red. Yeah, and change the color to red. Oh, this shade of red is too bright, so I'm going to reduce the shade of red. Okay, I think that's okay. Or should I increase increase this to 40? Let's see. Or let's say 30, 38. Okay, yeah, 38 is okay. Alright, so that's fine. So I'm going to drag this to come behind this layer. So I'm going to drag this come behind. Alright, so you can see that. Oh, so we have created that effect. Okay, so I'm going to reduce the opacity a little bit so that the effect doesn't overshadow. Alright, so the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to bring my first elements. Okay, I'm going to bring in this food, and like I said, these resources will be in the description. So just check the link to get it. So I'm going to bring this here. All right, I'm going to scale this down a little, like so. Okay, yeah, this is okay. All right, this is fine. Okay, this is fine. All right, so the next thing I'm going to bring in the second one, which is this. I'm going to bring this here. Okay, let's see, somewhere around here. I think this was rotated. Okay, okay. I'm going to downscale. I'm going to Control T to free transform and then scale down or scale down. Just pull the edge so that it doesn't distort the shape. Alright, so I'm going to scale down and just leave it this way. Okay, I think this is okay. Alright, I think it's okay. Alright, so the next thing you can see this ellipse effects here. So I'm going to be creating that next. Okay. Or let's bring this here. Alright, so I'm going to bring this is it. So I'm going to drag it here. So I'm going to rotate this. Alright, so if you take your mouse around the edge, you can see the mouse changes. Alright, you can see it's changes. So I'm going to, as it changes, I'm going to rotate this like this. Alright, so I'm going to transform it to be a little bit. Okay, so I'm going to rotate it to be, I just want it to be somewhere around here. Alright, I think that's okay. That's okay, that's fine. Alright, yeah, I think that's okay. So our design is coming to life. All right, so the next thing I'm going to do, all right, so let me create this, this effect here. So I'm going to pick my ellipse tool again. Okay, I'm going to pick my ellipse tool, and then I'm just going to holding the shift key. I'm going to drag to like create that effects there. All right, so I'm going to increase this to, let's see, 10. Okay, I'm going to change the color to white. Okay, so that's it. So free transform, and I'm going to align this to be, yeah, let me so I'm going to align this here. Alright, I'm going to scale this down a little. I'm going to align this. Let me scale up a little so that I can get the shape very well. Alright, let me see. I think it's fine. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to rasterize this layer. Alright, so I'll just use this to cut off some part of the shape that I don't need. I'm going to cut this here. Alright, I'm just going to click around these, and then yeah, click delete, and I'm done with that. So Control D to unselect that. Okay, so I'm just going to adjust this until it fits the perfect size that I want. If I don't, if it's too small, I can still free transform, and then adjust it a little. Okay, adjust it a little. I think that's okay. This is okay. Alright, so I've gotten that shape. I think that's okay. Okay, yeah. So the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to bring in, this items here. Okay, so to do that, let me just use this Control G, and then rename all these elements. Okay, so this just helps your work to be organized. All right, so the next thing I'm going to do is to bring in that, those food items. So I'm going to create some shapes here so that I can power clip the images on it. Alright, so just going to pick any color. Aim is just to bring in those images. Alright, so I'm going to Control J, duplicate. Okay, so I'm going to select the two of them. Control J again. Alright, so I'm going to select the four of them, and then Control T, free transform, and then just increase it so that it fits into this shape. Okay, and I think this is fine. Yeah, this is fine. So I'm going to click on the first one. Alright, so I'm going to bring in this image. Okay, I'm going to bring in this image, and yeah, I'm going to scale down and scale down this image and bring it here. Alright, so I'm going to right click on this layer and create clip marks. Alright, so I can still Ctrl C to just adjust this to the size I want. I'm okay with this. Alright, so the second chain, the second layer, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to bring in this. I'll scale down. Alright. Then create clicky marks. So I'm going to do this for all the rest of the images. Alright, so I've created this already. So guys, please, if you have not subscribed to my channel, please ensure you are subscribed to my channel. Please, let's reach 1000 subscribers. Please guys, subscribe to my channel. Alright, so I'm going to highlight all of this, Ctrl G, and then let me call this element 2. Alright, so I think that's good. Yeah, that's good. I think I adjust this a little, and yeah, so this is okay. I'm just adjust this a little bit up. Okay, so I think this is okay. So the next thing is our text. I'm just going to, I don't have much time, so I don't want this video to be too long, so I'm just going to drag in this text. I'm going to drag in this text here, or that to be. Alright, so it's our text. So I'm going to drag it here. Okay, I'm going to drag in the second text as well. Alright, so I'm going to adjust this. Okay, so by the way, this text, you can see this is the let me open the text. Okay, so you can see this is the property of the text. Alright, font size 31, more storage, extra bold. Alright, so this is the color. Alright, so you can just copy that. Okay, alright, so that's it for the text. And so for this down text, I'm going to also drag this contact. I'm going to drag this. I don't want to take much time typing out this text. Alright, that's what I'm just dragging. So I'm just going to adjust this a little bit down. Alright, I'm going to take this up here. So I'm going to group this text, Ctrl G, call this text. Alright, so I think it's okay. So the next thing, okay, this for this second text, this is the settings. Alright, so this is the color. Okay, so feel free to explore. Alright, so the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to bring this, two elements here. So I'm going to bring this here. Alright, so I'm going to grab, quick transform, and then yeah, I'm going to scale this down a bit. Okay, so that's fine. I think it's okay. Alright, so I'm going to bring the second element, which is this. Alright, so I'm going to bring this. I'm going to drag it to Photoshop. I'm going to scale down. Alright, I'm going to scale. And let's bring it here. Okay. Alright, so I'm just going to drop this here. And then I'm going to reduce the opacity so that it doesn't become too obvious. All right. So I don't want this to be inside my text. I'm just going to drag this out. I'm going to drag this out. Okay. I can just put this in my second element folder, right? So it just helps your work to be more organized. All right. So I think we are done with our flyer design. So guys, this was a quick one. So just feel free to try this out. All right. So we have our flyer here. Feel free to try this out, and then please subscribe to my channel. Check the link for the resources. All right. So see you guys in our next video. Bye.